Hey guys, welcome to the ecosystem. You heard of Apple's ecosystem? Ecosystem. In technology terms, it's just an interaction between the devices. We all know Apple makes a ton of devices like the Apple Watch, the iPhone, the iPad, the AirPods, MacBook, and etc. But just creating all of these devices is not only thing they have done, but they also created a software technology that binds all of their devices together. Like AirPlay, AirDrop, iCloud, Continuity. Apple has built a very unique kind of ecosystem, which is, I think, the most successful ecosystem ever in a mobile phone industry. Entering into this Apple ecosystem is like entering into a garden, which is everything is beautiful, luscious, and great. But once you try to get out of this ecosystem, the fence is so strong that it's really hard to get out of it. But first, let's get to the point. If you get an Apple Watch and your iPhone, you already started an ecosystem. So let's discuss what they both can do together. They both work together in a very beautiful manner, like you can get text messages on your phone and you can reply them on your watch. You can get calls on your watch and you can accept them or decline them directly from your watch, not by picking up the phone. You can set reminders on the app and you can get the reminders in your Apple Watch and instantly notifies you at the time. The health data which is recorded by your Apple Watch is sent to your iPhone and the statistics is measured in the health app. And if you have an cellular version of your Apple Watch, you don't even need to care about your iPhone. You can just leave it anyway and you can still receive calls and make phone calls. And even now we are entering into a new market, which is wireless earphones. You guessed it right, it's AirPods. So AirPods have been connected seamlessly to the iPhone. Even a newborn baby can do that. Just open the lid and they are connected. This contribution of AirPods towards the ecosystem is made because of the W1 chip built in it, which can switch between the devices whichever one you're using. Like if you're using an iPhone with AirPods, you close the iPhone and took your iPad and start using it, the AirPods will automatically connect to the iPad for no delay between them. Now we are in the need of a bigger screen. Yes, you guessed it right. That is the iPad. iPad is one of the most important parts of the ecosystem which contributes for a very powerful task and heavy usage. And once you're connected to your iCloud account between the iPhone and iPad, your photos of your iPhone will automatically be synced to your iPad. Just you can view on both of them, and even if you reminders, notes, and everything. What if I say even you can answer the calls on your iPad which you can get on your iPhone? Keeping all these things aside, AirDrop, peer-to-peer sharing, legendary. How much ever the big the file is, in AirDrop you can transfer the file within the seconds. And talking about other parts of the ecosystem like the MacBook, and MacBook can also contribute in answering the calls of your iPhone, even replying to the text messages, and great, FaceTime. Now, what is it like getting out of this ecosystem? In other words, it's really hard. Getting away from a device which has many hooks in the ecosystem, like the AirPods, which has only one hook, you can switch to another pair of headphones and get away from it. But you may lose many of the great features from it. And the hardest thing in the ecosystem to be left is the iPhone, because somewhere in the ecosystem every device is somehow connected to the iPhone. Like if you want to switch your iPhone to an Android, first you'll use your AirPods. Second, the Apple Watch won't even set up without your iPhone. Your iPad won't receive calls or you cannot make calls. Your MacBook don't receive text messages or call or anything of FaceTime. Like every other device goes a paperweight. And a phone can come with a bigger screen, bigger battery, better performance, better camera, but they'd still skip that Android and choose the iPhone because of that ecosystem though. And that's pretty much it. And I rather recommend don't stick to one iPhone or one ecosystem because you cannot switch between the devices. And if you like the video, please subscribe the channel and I'll catch you guys in the next one.